Jake Paul's early life. Jake Joseph Paul was born on January 17, 1997 in Cleveland, Ohio. He was raised in Westlake, Ohio, with his older brother Logan, who is also a YouTuber and internet personality. They started filming themselves when Jake was 10. Their parents are Pamela and Stepnick, née Meredith, and realtor Gregory Allen Paul. Entertainment career. 2013 to 2016, Vine, YouTube, and Biography. Paul began his career in September 2013 posting videos on Vine. By the time Vine was discontinued by Twitter Incorporated, Paul had amassed 5.3 million followers and 2 billion views on the app. Paul launched his YouTube channel on May 15, 2014. His channel became known for pranks, controversies, and his hip-hop music. After gaining acclaim on Vine and YouTube, Paul was hired onto the set of the Disney Channel series Biography, playing a character who accepted dare requests that he would then perform. On July 22, 2017, during the middle of filming the second season of Biography, the Disney Channel announced that Paul would be leaving the series. 2017 to 2019, Music, Business, and Team 10. Paul launched entertainment collective Team 10 in 2016. On January 17, 2017, his 20th birthday, it was reported that he had launched media company Team Dom with $1 million in funding to create an influencer marketing management and creative agency around teen entertainment. Investors included Danhua Capital, Horizons Alpha, Vayner Capital, Sound Ventures and A-Grade Investments and Adams Aplane. Paul released the single, It's Everyday Bro, featuring Team 10, on May 30, 2017. It featured vocals from members of the team at the time, consisting of Nick Crompton, Chance Sutton, Ivan, and Emilio Martinez and Tessa Brooks. It drew over 70 million views in 1 month and became YouTube's third most disliked video. The song debuted and peaked at number 91 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIA. Its title refers to how Paul at the time posted a video every single day. In 2017, Paul released and later deleted singles including Ohio Fried Chicken, Jerica, No Competition, That Ain't on the News, and Litmas. The singles were deleted for various reasons, including his 2018 breakup with Erica Costell. On November 22, 2017, Paul released a remix of It's Everyday Bro, featuring American rapper Gucci Mane in place of Team 10, alongside the new music video for it. On April 27, 2018, he released the single and music video for Malibu with now former Team 10 member Chad Tepper. On May 11, he released another single and music video for My Teachers, featuring now former Team 10 members Sonny Malouf and Anthony Trujillo, along with the music video. On May 24, he released 2 singles, Randy Savage and Cartier Vision. The former song features Team 10 and hip-hop duo Jit and Quan, featuring vocals from Team 10 members at the time, consisting of Anthony Trujillo, Sonny Malouf, Justin Roberts, Erica Costell, and Chad Tepper. It was released along with the music video. The latter song features Anthony and the duo as well. The music video was released later on September 12. On August 15, 2018, Paul released another single titled Champion, with a music video. The song was a diss track towards Paul's boxing opponent Deji Olatunji, Comedy Shorts gamer, the younger brother of British YouTube star, internet personality, boxer, and rapper KSI. Their fight took place 10 days later on August 25. Throughout the summer of 2018, Paul and Team 10 went on a tour in North America, performing their songs. Gradually, the Team 10 members split up throughout the year. Paul's varied business ventures ultimately led to his second-place ranking in Forbes' list of highest-paid YouTubers in 2018. On March 1, 2019, Paul released the track and music video for I'm Single. The song focused on Paul's feelings about being single and his breakup with Erica Costell. As the social media accounts for Team 10 have been inactive since September 2019. Some assumed that Team 10 had disbanded and Paul had formed a new team. 2019 to 2020, more focus on music. On December 13, 2019, Paul released another single, These Days, alongside a music video featuring model Julia Rose. The song features Jake rapping about his past long-distance relationship with his ex-girlfriend, Alyssa Violet. Less than a year later, the song was removed from all streaming services. On July 24, 2020, Paul released the single, Fresh Outta London, which was released alongside the music video. For the video shoot, he threw a party at his home in Calabasas, California on July 11, in which he garnered national attention after being criticized by Calabasas Mayor Alicia Weintraub after videos and pictures of the party surfaced online. On September 10th, Paul released another single, titled 23, alongside a music video at his house which only starred his older brother Logan and also featured clips of him and a few of his friends. The title of the song refers to his age at the time, as well as American former basketball player Michael Jordan's jersey number. On October 15th, Paul released the single, Dummy, featuring Canadian rapper TV Gucci, who is signed to fellow Canadian rapper Drake's record label, OVO Sound. The lyric video was published on Paul's YouTube channel 6 days later, on October 21st. 2021, present, sports business. In 2021, Paul partnered with serial entrepreneur Jeffrey Wu to launch a venture capital firm called Anti-Fund. Later, Anti-Fund led investment in sports gambling firm Simplebet Incorporated, raising $30 million in a financing round in August 2021. Paul further founded Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, with his business advisor, Nakisa Bidarian in 2021, signing professional boxer Amanda Serrano to a promotional deal in September 2021. In tandem, Paul founded an organization named Boxing Bullies to help the youth combat bullying. In May 2022, Paul featured on the Forbes list for the highest paid athletes in 2022. Forbes estimated that Paul made $38 million from his 3 boxing bouts, and various other income streams in the period. In August 2022, Paul founded a sports media and mobile betting company, Better, alongside Simplebet founder Joey Levy. Paul claims to have received $50 million in Series A funding for this venture. In November 2022, Jake's brother, Logan Paul, faced Roman Reigns in a wrestling match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, headlining WWE Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. In a dramatic turn, the Usos attacked Logan after the referee was knocked out. Jake entered the scene for his inaugural WWE appearance, strolling down the ramp to his 2017 song, It's Everyday Bro. He successfully rescued Logan by neutralizing the Usos and Solo Sikoa, who appeared after Jake intervened. Despite the intervention, Logan ultimately lost the match. In January 2023, Paul signed a multi-year contract with the Professional Fighters League to co-found and compete in a new pay-per-view division, known as Superfight, as well as adopt the official role of Head of Fighter Advocacy. In March 2024, Better Holdings Incorporated, co-founded by Jake Paul, raised $15 million at a $375 million valuation, led by Harmony Partners and 10x Capital, with its total funding reaching $100 million as it aims to expand its sports betting operations, including a recent launch of a real money fantasy sports product in 24 states and plans for a nationwide sportsbook brand. Boxing career. In 2018, Paul made his boxing debut in a white-collar match against English YouTuber Deji Olatunji. Paul vs. Olatunji was the co-feature bout to Paul's older brother's fight, Logan Paul, against Olatunji's older brother, KSI. The bout took place on August 25th at Manchester Arena in Manchester, England. Paul defeated Olatunji via technical knockout in the 5th round. In 2020, Paul made his professional debut against English YouTuber Anesan Gibb. The bout took place on January 30th at the Meridian at Island Gardens in Miami, Florida, and was the co-feature bout to the WBO World Middleweight title bout between professional boxers Demetrius Andrade and Luke Keeler. Paul defeated Anesan Gibb via technical knockout in the 1st round and proceeded to call out KSI. On November 28th, Paul returned to the ring against basketball player Nate Robinson and was the co-feature bout to the exhibition match between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Paul defeated Robinson via knockout in the 2nd round. Professional Fighter League. On January 5, 2023, it was announced that Paul had signed a multi-year deal with the Professional Fighters League. In anticipation of his MMA debut, Paul began training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with ADCC head organizer Mo Jassim and Michael Perez. Fights with retired UFC fighters and Tommy Fury. Jake Paul vs. Ben Askren. In 2021, after a back-and-forth on social media, it was announced that Paul headlined a bout with former Bellator MMA and welterweight champion Ben Askren on April 17, 2021 at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Paul defeated Askren via technical knockout in the 1st round. The event reportedly generated 1.45 million pay-per-view buys as per Triller. However, the legitimacy of both the match and the numbers of the event have been heavily questioned by multiple personalities, fans, MMA fighters, and boxers alike. Jake Paul vs. Tyron Woodley. Prior to the Paul vs. Askren bout, Paul and one of his cornermen, American professional boxer Julian Love, were involved in a backstage confrontation with former UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley. After Paul defeated Askren, Woodley called him out. On August 29, Paul fought Woodley at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio and defeated him via split decision, with one judge scoring the fight 77-75 for Woodley, while the other two judges scored it 77-75 and 78-74 in favor of Paul. After the bout, Woodley expressed his desires for a rematch and Paul offered him one if he tattooed "I love Jake Paul" on his body. The event reportedly generated 500,000 pay-per-view buys. In December, Paul was originally scheduled to face English professional boxer Tommy Fury on December 18 at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida, but Fury withdrew due to medical issues. On December 6, it was announced that Paul would be rematching Woodley instead. Paul defeated Woodley via knockout in the 6th round. The event reportedly generated 200,000 pay-per-view buys. After the bout, Paul was awarded the ESPN Ringside Award for Knockout of the Year over his victory on Woodley. In 2022, Paul was scheduled to face Fury for August 6 at Madison Square Garden in New York City, but Fury withdrew once again due to travel issues. On July 7, it was announced that Paul would face American professional boxer Hazem Rahman Jr. However, the event was cancelled on July 30 due to weight issues from Rahman. Jake Paul vs Anderson Silva. After the cancellation, it was announced that Paul would be facing former UFC champion Anderson Silva on October 29 at the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona. Paul defeated Silva via unanimous decision with the judges scoring the bout 78-73, 78-73, and 77-74 in favor of Paul. Jake Paul vs Tommy Fury. After two previous attempts failing, on January 27, 2023, it was announced that Paul would face Fury on February 26 in Saudi Arabia. Fury defeated Paul via split decision despite Paul knocking Fury down in the 8th round. One judge scored it 75-74 to Paul, while the other two judges had it 76-73 to Fury. The event reportedly generated 800,000 pay-per-views. Jake Paul vs Nate Diaz. After the bout with Tommy Fury, KSI's manager Mams Taylor revealed that he and Paul's team were in negotiations to have a bout with the YouTuber set for August at Wembley Stadium in London, England. However, Taylor stated that after the Fury loss, Paul exited the negotiations. Paul later confirmed that he opted out and chose to have a bout with Nate Diaz instead, who he deemed was the tougher opponent. On April 12, it was announced that Paul would face Diaz on August 5 at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Although the fight was originally scheduled to be 8 rounds, it was later extended to 10. Paul defeated Diaz via unanimous decision with the judges scoring the bout 98-91, 98-91, and 97-92 all in favor of Paul. Jake Paul vs Mike Tyson. On March 7, 2024, it was announced that Paul would take on former undisputed heavyweight champion Mike Tyson on July 20 at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The bout will be broadcast on Netflix. The bout will mark Paul's debut fight at heavyweight. Sexual assault allegations. On April 9, 2021, a video was released by TikTok personality Justine Paradise who alleged that Paul forced her into oral sex and touched her without her consent during an incident at the Team 10 house in 2019. Paul responded to the accusations, saying, "Sexual assault accusations aren't something that I, or anyone should ever take lightly, but to be crystal clear, this claim made against me is 100% false." In a later video Paradise stated she received harassment and death threats over the accusation. On April 22, 2021, an article about Paul in the New York Times featured a second accusation by model and actress Rayleigh Lawley. Lawley, who had started working for Paul at 17, alleged that Paul would call her jailbait, and at one point groped her. Personal life. Paul has Irish, Welsh, Jewish, French and German ancestry. Paul has a net worth of approximately $17 to $30 million. In January 2022, Forbes reported that Paul made approximately $38 million from boxing in 2021, making him the 46th highest paid athlete in the world for that period. Paul began dating fellow American YouTuber and internet personality Tana Mongeau in April 2019. In June 2019, the couple announced that they were engaged, although many fans and commentators did not believe that the engagement was legitimate. On July 28 of that year, Paul and Mongeau exchanged vows in Las Vegas. In Touch later reported that the couple had not obtained a marriage license prior to the ceremony and that the officiant was also not licensed by the state of Nevada. As a result, the marriage was not legally binding. BuzzFeed reported that Paul and Mongeau left the ceremony separately. The ceremony, which was available on pay-per-view for $50, was recorded by MTV for the show No Filter, Tana Mongeau. On an episode of the show, Monjo stated that the ceremony was something fun and lighthearted that we're obviously doing for fun and for content. The couple announced their breakup in January 2020. On April 3, 2023, Paul and Dutch speed skater Jutta Leerdam publicly confirmed being a couple, after the two had gotten in touch via Instagram a few months earlier. Jake Paul's house. Jake Paul resides in a luxurious mansion located in Calabasas, California, which is also home to other celebrities like the Kardashians. The mansion sits on a sprawling 3.5 acres of land. It boasts an impressive 15,000 square feet of living space. The interior is nothing short of opulence, with luxurious decorations throughout. The massive foyer welcomes visitors with a 3-story spiral staircase. There are 8 bedrooms in total, including a lavish master bedroom with a beautiful shower and aromatherapy feature. The walk-in closets are larger than most New York City apartments. The home features an expansive kitchen with 4 ovens, a temperature-controlled wine closet, an office, and more. Outside, the backyard pool area resembles a desert oasis. Jake Paul's impressive mansion came with a hefty price tag of $6.9 million. Jake Paul has recently expanded his real estate portfolio. He now owns a stunning $16 million mansion in Puerto Rico. This new pad spans 12,800 square feet, boasts 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, a 6-car garage, a swimming pool, and even a guest house. It's truly a Caribbean paradise. Jake Paul's journey from Vine videos to YouTube fame has certainly paid off, and his homes reflect his success. Whether it's Calabasas or Puerto Rico, Jake knows how to live large.